So now we're going to install a maintenance page so that when a visitor lands on your site, instead of just seeing coming soon, they can read a little bit of information about you, and you can also put an email in there so that people can contact you while they wait for your website to be built. So the maintenance page plugin we're going to be using is called the Minimal Coming Soon and Maintenance Mode. So all you need to do to activate that plugin is sign into your WordPress dashboard, and then down on the left hand side go to plugins and go to add new. So you can click the add new down here or the add new up here. And then you need to type in minimal coming soon and maintenance page mode. And that will bring up all of these different maintenance pages. So this one, it has a 5-star rating. There's over 40,000 active installations. It's been updated within the last 13 hours and it's compatible with our version of WordPress. So all you need to do is click the install now button, wait for it to install, and then click the activate button. Now once that is done, you'll see this maintenance mode tab that has been inserted into your WordPress dashboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and change the settings so that you can add an image, you can add your own text color, and you can add your own content. So here you can see that my maintenance page is on. So at present yours would probably be off. So once you've changed your settings, you can come back here and turn it on when you're ready. You can also preview what it looks like. So let's go into settings. And there's 2 tabs that we're going to be working in, the basic tab and the design tab. We're going to be using the theme that's default theme, and we're not going to be adding MailChimp email subscription. If you want to do this is something you can do, but we won't be running through that with the course. So what we're going to do is go into the basic tab, and here we're just going to configure some of the settings. So here you can disable and enable. So I'm just going to leave mine on for now. Here you can put the maintenance mode plugin link in the bottom of your page. I'm going to leave that unticked. I'm going to enable this one, so let it be green, because I don't want to see the maintenance page when I log in. As a user, I want to see the back end, and I want to be working on the back end and then being able to see the front end. If you don't have this ticked, then when you're working on the page and you go to preview your page, all you will see is the maintenance page. So you want to make sure that one's enabled so that you can see your progress as you're working on your website. I'm going to leave this one enabled so that Google search engines can still be monitoring my regular website when we set that up. So leave that one enabled. Now here we can start adding some content. So my page title, I've put our site is getting built. The page description is what Google will read, so it knows that there's some maintenance going on. The heading text is our site is coming soon. Sorry, this page title was for SEO as well. The heading text is what people will see, so our site is coming soon. And then I've added some content. I've added my email in there so people can contact us, and some content as well about what we do. This won't show up because we're not going to be having a email subscription form, and we're not going to be using a custom login, so you can leave those all empty. Now this is just arranging the maintenance page, how you want to see things here, but we're just going to leave that as default. The next setting we're going to be doing is the design setting, but first we want to save those changes, and you can also preview your maintenance page. This is what my maintenance page looks like, nice and simple. People understand that the site's getting built, but they can also see how they can contact us. So back onto that maintenance mode page. We've just configured the basic settings. Now we're going to go down into the design settings. And here you want to select your logo. If you don't already have your logo installed, all you need to do is upload your files. Select your files and find your logo from within your computer files. and then open. Mine's already in the media file, so I'm going to install that one. Now, whenever you install an image, it's important that you give it an alternate text so that Google search can actually read what your image is, and give it a description as well. Then I'm going to select my favicon. So the favicon is the little icon that's up in the top here. So I'm going to select that one from my files that I already have. Again, making sure you add an alternate text here so that Google can read your image, and a description. And then I'm going to select a background image. Now, the content overlay means there's going to be a bit of a transparent overlay so that you can read the text better. So I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the overlay. So that sits on top of the image so that you can read the text really well. So you can enable that one or disable that one. Here the content width is the width that the actual content is situated within. So it's 600 pixels wide. If you go any larger, you need to be careful because on your smartphones, it would extend outside of that. So it wouldn't look very good on your mobile devices. So I wouldn't go anything over 600. Then here you can change your background color. If you already have an image though as your background, this won't apply. If you don't have an image though, you can change that to whatever color you want. I've aligned my content to be centered, but if you'd like it to be on the left hand side, that's fine. Here you can change your font type. So there's lots of selections of fonts there that you can go through and change those. Here you can change the heading text, so that would be this text here, and the content text, which is this text here. I'm just going to make that a little bit larger. You can change the heading text color and the content text color as well. We don't need to worry about the anti-spam because we're not going to be adding that email subscription. Then all you need to do is save those changes, and then you can preview the maintenance page. So nice and simple, an easy way for people to contact you via your email. So that's how you set up your maintenance page. Then all you need to do is make sure it's turned on. So you can turn that on up here, or you can turn it on in the basic setting here. And make sure you always save your changes. Now, if you're not seeing your maintenance page when you go to your web address, it might be because your Bluehost setting hasn't been launched. So to do that, all you need to do is to go into your Bluehost area, and you'll have a setting that says launch site now. So all you need to do is click that launch button, and then your maintenance page will be shown when people land on your website. So that's how you set up the maintenance page. You can turn it on and off. So when you're designing your website or making updates to your website, it's a good idea to turn this maintenance page on so that when people come to your site while you're updating your website, they're not going to be landing on a broken website. Because sometimes when you're updating elements, especially in your shop, or with images, and someone's trying to look at your website when you're doing that, it can give them unexpected results. So you really want to have that maintenance page on when you are designing or updating your website.